Hey friends, back again. Welcome back to Rackets for You. Another episode here. I think we're going to call this hybrid rackets. We got a lot to cover, so I'm going to try to go fast here. I told you about by the way, today is Sunday, August 21st. Kind of humid here today, but anyway, I was telling you about the racquetball camp I'm going to be putting on for these kids. It's a free camp. 6 weeks, once a week on a Saturday for a couple hours. Teach these kids how to play racquetball, okay? And but I'm just running out of room, so I'm going to go ahead and start selling some of these rackets on eBay, getting rid of some. So if any of you folks are looking to get your kids or getting yourself in the game, if you're smaller stature or whatever, they're going to be hitting the street on eBay. My handle, or whatever you call it, on eBay is SNEEDI, S-N-E-E-D-I. And I'm going to go through these rackets and kind of give you an overview of what I've got available. And I've got a treat at the end of this. I'm going to attempt to break a couple rackets. We're going to see. Also, these rackets are hybrid rackets. So if all these other manufacturers have their shirts, in fact this glove is made by Head and they have their name right on it, these rackets are hybrids, okay? These are radical racket renovation. That's what this is. It's a radical racket renovation. So we have shirts, RRR, Radical Racket Renovation. Pretty cool shirt, all cotton. You can play in this. Some of these rackets will have a shirt included for free in the bidding. So, and if you're the winner of a bid, they come in adult, medium, large, and extra large. Okay, 100% cotton. These rackets are Radical Racket Renovations. Cool shirt. So anyway, let's get on through with this. By the way, here's that Omega, the one with the honeycomb pattern. Do you guys remember this? I've never strung an Omega. I need to learn how to do that. In fact, I'd like to string one like that. It's pretty cool. Anyway, speaking of stringing, before I was a stringer, of course I've been playing racquetball for 32 years, I guess, and who knows how many rackets I've had to have restrung over the years, several. And back then, up until today, or even now, I think the going rate to string a racket with just regular gut, a lot of them use, the last one I got strung from somebody else before I became a stringer, it cost me $25, and the guy put Gamma TNT synthetic gut in there. Good string, good string. Synthetic gut or nylon is what's in most racquetball rackets. So I paid as little as $20 to have one restrung, up to $25. Now, the strings that I use, in these rackets, all of these, they are total hybrid, custom hybrid. I use polyester mains. Nylon is the cheapest string, but it's got a good bounce. So I use nylons or synthetic gut in the crosses. But nylon gives you that good trampoline effect, okay? So I use those in the crosses. But I use a copoly or a polyester string in the mains. They don't wear out. By the way, on these rackets, if you should be the winner of any of these bids, I will warranty 30 days after I send the racket out, 30 days against string breakage. If you break the strings within 30 days, you send it back and I'll string it for free. Okay, you pay shipping back to me and I'll pay for it to go back to you, but I'm pretty confident you're not going to break any strings. But anyway, the nylon string, like I was saying, is the most, or the least expensive. Gut's about twice, or synthetic gut is about twice as expensive as nylon. And poly or copoly is 3 times the price of nylon. So it's a rather expensive string. So what we have here, if I was to string a racket, well, the way this is an extreme hybrid. Not only does it have the The pattern has been altered, and the hybrid strings, which is polys in the mains and nylon crosses, but extreme hybrid. So this could be a $30 string job, but you know, you can buy a nylon or a synthetic cut racket off the shelf. The aluminum ones, you know, I've seen them like as cheap as $15, like I said. So let's go ahead. By the way, I'm going to attempt to break this gorgeous, pretty racket. This is a graphite, and I was telling you about the strongest and weakest rackets. Now this is an old school, one of those skinny rackets. Total hybrid, gorgeous racket. The strings on this are Ignis titanium Polynova titanium, the tan strings in the up and downs, the mains. This is a high modulus or a graphite racket, so it's already cracked, it's already broken, kind of. It's really hard to see. It's right here. It's right there. Right there. Just a hairline crack, and you can see a little bow right there. But this is totally playable, actually. But it is cracked right there, if you can see that. So I'm going to hit it on the other side. I'm going to attempt to break this. My bad, but I got to prove a point. Okay, let's get going. First batch I'm going to show you that's going to be going up for sale on eBay, and the name is SNEEDI, S-N-E-E-D-I. These are aluminum or alloy rackets. This one's like a University of Tennessee. Some of these rackets, by the way, you've seen me play them on the court in some of my previous videos. This is aluminum. It does have German-made polyester mains, the orange, and then white nylon crosses. University of Tennessee colors, white and orange. Okay. Next is it's a custom hybrid as well. This has Ashaway Monokill XL gold mains, polyester, nylon crosses. And this is a factory aluminum made by Leach, and this is called Men's A, like A division. Pretty racket. It's a good hitter. Now I want to show you something as well. Here's one that looks just like it. Now here's the old original. Of course, here again, that's that Prokinex. You see the string pattern? You see how tight? Okay, here's a racquetball. See how big that is? You don't need all that string. I mean, to me, that's overkill. You don't need that spring bit. So what I've done is I basically use about half as much. Not only does it look prettier, and this is my opinion, and I've played them, more response, you have a more forgiving spring bed, and it just looks better as well. So that's original. You know, every quarter inch it seems. And this one, the ball's not going to go through the strings, okay? Alright, so that's original. Too tight. And here again, look at that. Just a million miles of string that you don't need. And that's hybrid right there. And here is the racket I'm going to attempt to break. I haven't converted this. It's original. And this is one of the plastic ones. And I was telling you, you know, these are, besides that steel racket, if you saw the one on the steel racket, in my 32 years of playing racquetball, I've never seen anybody break a plastic racket. So they're, in my opinion, and I'm going to hit it on the ground and show you. We're going to try to break this. Okay, let's get on with it. All right, next one is, these are all aluminum. Now there are different grades of aluminum, and I don't know what grade they are, okay? So if you don't hit the wall, you're okay, okay? There again, beautiful racket. This is one of my favorite strings right here. Let me just list off the names of the strings that I like to use. This one here is called Polyfiber Poly High Tech, that yellow string. It's one of my very favorite. It's awesome. All the crosses are going to be nylon, okay? Gorgeous paint job, good conversion, super hybrid right there. Okay? I also use Head Ultra Tour Cold Poly, Kirschbaum Poly, Ashaway Monokill, Gaussian Polylon, Turna Big Hitter, Top Spin Cyber, Top Spin Polytech, and these are all polys or copolys, Ignis Polynova Titanium, Genesis Black Magic, Black Pearl, made in Germany, Polyfiber Poly High Tech, and Pro Supex Big Ace, and I like the Big Ace as well. I like the Head Ultra Tour, so let's go on. Aluminum, black, I believe this is, I think it's an Ignis titanium mains. Okay, black, and white mains, beautiful. Vibration dampener right here. All of these, most all of them will have a vibration dampener built in, okay? And this one has the, in fact they all will have head protection tape, okay? Now it's not going to protect you from cracking it or breaking it, but it helps so you don't break strings and put nicks in your frame. It's like putting a Band-Aid, but it helps, okay? Next is a white one. Hey, this one would be good for the Irish. White and green. Alright, pretty cool. Aluminum. This has probably Black Magic mains, and sweet spot right here. They are double up sweet spot right here. Okay, nice little racket. They all have new tacky synthetic grips on them. So basically they're like new rackets.